Boston Bruce here. Operation GoldenEye turned 15.3 Japan. And what year is it here? July 1943. I'm back from vacation. Uh, Hopefully things are pretty accurate. It's a lot of work to update a bunch of turns. Uh, and there was some problems with a few of them, but we work it all the time. This is my tech chart. I think it's pretty up to date. You guys can let me know. This is the Axis one over here. As far as the income chart, again, I keep the Vichy and the Germans together, as well as the Brits. I keep the Dutch and the Belgians with them and for theirs. So let me know if everything's right there, you guys. I think it's accurate. As far as the bonuses, Germany's still getting their 3 for Romania, Iraq, and Sweden. Actually, did they have Iraq? They don't have Iraq. No, they don't get that. They lost that one. These are mine: Shantung, Hunan, Kwangtung, Peking, no Hong Kong, Borneo, Java. I don't have Malaya or Hawaii, but I do have the Philippines. I have Wake and Solomon, each worth $1. Bonuses. I still have 4 kamikazes left. The Burma Road right now is blocked off. Soviet Union is getting their 2 for the no subs. They got all 3 of their cities. CCP has their adjacent territory. The Brits don't have any, nor do the Anzacs or the Far East Command. Alrighty, my turns always take so long. I don't get a chance to talk about my opponents and allies enough. I mean, how much fun I have with these guys and how nice the guys they are, and how good they play and stuff and what's going on in the game. Right now over here in the U.S., Knights Templar is just building up this massive force to come over here, and I'm not sure where he's going, if he's going to Normandy or Spain or both. He took Madrid last turn. He's got a factory there now. Gibraltar's going to be really tough for us to hold eventually. My ally, Global War Enthusiast, is a blast. What a hell of a guy. He's got this massive force building up in Paris. We're trying to hang on over there. Italy too. Italy's, they played a key role. They helped Japan out a lot by drawing that fleet out away from me and back into the Med, the British fleet there that's been stuck there for a while now. We're trying to hang on to Egypt. Multinational force down there of Germans, Japanese, Italians, airborne troops, Marines, jet fighters, a little bit of everything down there. The Russians, they're taking back their stuff. I mean, Madman, he's a player. You gotta really watch him. I mean, he's intimidating, He's intimidating the Germans right now, I can tell you that. Over here, there was, we had a miscommunication, I guess, on the battle in Suiyan. So, actually, right now, the Japanese still hold it with 1 motorized and 1 regular infantry. The CCP big force is in Shanxi, 4 artillery, 3 mountain, 1, 4, 5, 7 infantry, a couple AAs. And the Russians over here, they took Amur from me last turn. And as far as the FEC, they're stuck over here in Malaya. Tough for them to go anywhere right at the moment. Anzacs trying to build an air force every chance they get. They're pretty well kind of safe from an invasion at the moment, so they're trying to help out in the Mediterranean area. As far as that's Panzer J. I mean, you think the Allies on defense, but boy, I'll tell you, he was buying offensive units from the beginning of the game. His plan is to attack, attack, attack. I like that. He's built up a force in Normandy. He's built up a force in Algeria. He's trying to get to eastern Egypt from all directions. Over here, we got a huge stalemate in Navy between me and Knights Templar. I mean, it's like, if he wants to come close, I'm going to hit him. If I go close, he's going to hit me. So it's kind of been like back and forth. Not too much going on, just a lot of buildup. So I'm going to get to my turn. Like I said, my turns always seem to take so long being Japan because it's just, it's constant attacking nonstop. I mean, even this turn, I've got right now, I'm invading Amur, I'm invading Karelian in Mongolia, Central Mongolia. Actually, I might have not even made all these, I didn't even write all this down this turn. But anyway, I'm also invading southern Iraq, Transjordan. I'm going to lay some mines down. Not mines, I'm going to do surface rating warships over here. Any ships with speed of 3 or higher can surface raid, which is a 0 modifier for me, 3 for the English, because the British Commonwealth, because they have advanced sub-warfare and also radar, so they're going to get a +3, I'm going to get a +0, but hey, it's worth a shot. All right, so I'm going to get into some combat moves. First, what I'm going to do is I'm not even sure if it's considered combat, but I'm going to come over here and I am going to grab 3 light cruisers off of this stack in Sea Zone 56. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 chips. Put this light cruiser back up here. Up. And I'm going to put a regular cruiser on top. And you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's get to our tech rolls. All right, and purchases. We've got 2 tech rolls. We're going to go for advanced artillery and radar. Each require a 7 or less. And advanced artillery is the green dice. And the white is for radar. And we got a 3 and a 7. So we're going to go up on advanced artillery to stage 3. Alrighty, maybe we'll finish it and get some units before the end of the game. Alright, purchases. Japan has $74 to spend. They're going to buy 10 militia for 20 and upgrade a militia for 2. That's 22. Then they're going to buy an air transport, and 1 cavalry, 1 airborne, and 1 marine for $18. 4 and 3 and 7 and 3. That ain't right. 8. Transport is 8. Cavalry is 3. That's 11. Airborne is, $18. 3 for an airborne, 4 for a marine. Then they're going to buy in Rihi a mountain infantry and a medium armor for 10. Then going in Tokyo, we are going to buy a fighter, a tactical bomber, and a regular infantry for $24 for a total of $74. On the production chart, we still have a fortification. That's requires another $4 to finish, 10 light cruisers, and also a fleet carrier back on stage 3. So let's get to what we're doing. Okay, those 3 light cruisers are going to come down. Let me see this. Into Sea Zone 38, 1. Sea Zone 89, 3. And 4 into 88. And the reason I'm saying it's I might be combat is because I'm just going to leave them there to blockade that major port in Hong Kong, in Guangdong, if he takes it back. Alrighty. So, like I said, I wasn't sure if that was combat moves. I'm also going to take this light cruiser in 134. He's going to come up to 124. Let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, he can still get me. But what I am doing is I'm going to grab 1 more light cruiser off of this stack. And he's going to come down 1 into 65, 2 into 91, 3 into 98, 4 into 124. And he's going to do some surface raiding. So if he wants to come at me with a fighter, I'll trade a fighter for a light cruiser. Alrighty, over here, same deal. I'm going to take one Marine who's going to get on this destroyer, and he's going to go 1 over to here, and he's going to get off, and I'm going to take Aiden again for the Japanese. Next battle. Well, it's not a battle, but I'm going to take 2 infantry from eastern Egypt. I'm going to move into Transjordan and attack that 1 Russian infantry. Along with let's see, 1, 2. I'll use that one there. Along with a fighter from eastern Egypt. Oop. Is going to go in there. Attack another fighter off the carrier here. Is going to go 1 into eastern Egypt, 2 into Transjordan. So that's 2 there. This infantry and this Marine from Maharashtra and this artillery and this infantry from Punjab are all going to go into southern Iran, along with this fighter from southern India, which is going to go 1, 2. And I am going to go get me some fuel gauges. Wish I should have had them out. I'm going to go get a couple so I get my distances correct. Let's see. Sorry about the delay. There's them separated. I should separate them again so I'm not digging through the pile. All right. So that fighter from here, from southern India, has got 2, so he's got 3 left. Are you kidding me? I didn't grab a 3. Ha ha. All right, there's a 3. So he's got 3 left. This tactical bomber one is going to go 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 into southern Iran. Let me get a flight stand. So he went 1 over here, 2, 3. So he's got 2 left. The ones that went in, one of them's got 4 left, and one of them's got 3 left. Not that it matters, they're both going to Egypt. All right, these 2, this transport, no, not the transport, these 2 light carriers are going to go here, along with these 2 heavy cruisers. They're all going to surface raid. So I can take these little arrows out. As far as I read the rule, any ship with a speed of 3 can surface raid. So we got 1, 2. that battle's there. That sub is not convoy rating. We've already taken we've already convoy raided this turn. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm going to do a non-combat move right here. Just so I don't forget on that side of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he went from C-Zone 79 down into 104. 108 is 2, 3, 4. He's coming down here to St. Helena. Okay? Next battle. There's so many battles. We are going to attack into Central Mongolia. We're going to bring from Suian 1 infantry and 1 motorized. Because we didn't take it. Madman didn't take it last turn. Alright, we're going to take 2 cavalry from Rihi. They're going to go up into Western Manchuria and into Kruyalan. So doing it that way, there is nothing. It is a regular territory, so they will be at 3. There's no desert. The desert's on the border. I didn't go through the border desert. The other one right now, I went through a border desert first turn, so my units on the desert, I believe, are 1. I'm going to double check. Right, let me double check the desert just to be sure. I should have wrote it down. I think it's -1 for me. Desert. -1 for all land attack units, and it's a border, so that'll only be on the first turn. If I'd have went from the other direction, it's a mountain territory I'd be crossing. So, all right, that's those 2 battles. Next battle, I am going into Amur. And into Amur, we are going to bring from Permersky, going up against 2 militia and a cavalry. And this is going to be into a mountain, crossing a river. So, right here, I have 2, 5, 6 infantry, 1 mountain infantry, 2 artillery, and 3 cavalry coming from Amur. The plains going into Central Mongolia. Coming from Korea will be a fighter going 1 into the water. No, 1 into Rihi, 2 into Suian, 3 into Central Mongolia. Tactical bomber is going 1 into Rihi, 2 into Suian, 3 into Kurilin. Going into Permersky, going into, oh, wait a minute, I might want to change this battle here. Yeah. Hold on a minute. That's right, I had forgot about something that I wanted to do. All right, I got those there. I'm going to take 2 battleships. I'm going to go 1, 2 up into Actually 3. 1, 2, 3 from C-Zone 89 into C-Zone 17. Along with this transport, which is going to take this one Marine from Guangdong. So I took one Marine from Guangdong, and he's going to come up 1, 2, pick up another Marine, 3 over here, and drop him off in, what is that territory? Amur. So that'll give me 2 bombardments, 2. Also, coming from my fleet of carriers in C-Zone 56, 4 tactical bombers that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I need to use them? I don't think I really need to use them in there. Do I really want to use those plans? What do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I really don't think I need them. I should be able to take that in the first round. All right, first off. All right, the battles I have to fight here. I got a few of them, so we're going to get rolling here. Yeah, I'm actually going to send some plans there. Actually, do I even want to use these Marines? Yeah, I'm going to use them. Okay. All right. And I'm going to use no fighters. I don't need any planes. I got those 2 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This airborne. 1, 2, 3 picks up the airborne in Guangdong. 4, 5, 6. Well, I don't think you can. Can't go that way. So he's going to take this airborne, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, can't really use the airborne for much anything. I was going to use them in Shanxi, but 1. All right, so we're not going to do it that way. We are going to carpet bomb, and we'll just carpet bomb up here. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to carpet bomb up in Amur. So let's start with our battles. All right, let's do some surface raiding with our ships. Now this line here now, because we're doing the Suez reroute, this $6 line right here is now diverted here, making this one worth 7. So this is worth 7. This is worth 3. Panzer J will get to decide. Now, all ships are the same. What are their heavy cruisers? I don't think there's a difference between mine warfare and... let me just double check that. We got both of them. I think the modifiers are both 0s. Mine warfare. Ships can use mines with no modifier, not subject to escort fire. Aircraft can invade in convoy rating. Surface rating. Ships can engage in convoy rating with 0 modifier. These are both on section 912, 913. I'm just going to go through it real quick to double check. All right. Surface ship rating. A surface ship with 3 or more higher may engage in they may not raid in zones where escort ships are on duty. There's none of that. A submarine, heavy cruiser, or seaplane may use mines, but are not subject to escort modifiers. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the surface rating. All right, so 0 modifier for me. So let's do the first one. Red's going to be attacking all the time. White will be defending. So +3 on the white. And so that's a 4 to a 3, nothing. That's the first heavy cruiser. Second heavy cruiser, 6 to 5 plus nothing again. First light carrier, nothing again. Second light carrier. Oh, we got some. He has +3. So we're going to take $3 off that line. So there's $3 damage. He can decide where he wants it to go. It's either going to the FEC, Far East Command, or Great Britain, or I believe he can split it if he likes. All right, now we're going to do these two over here. Again, +3 on the white dice. So that gives him a 6, nothing. Ooh, and that gives him a 4, so we take 1 point of damage, and that's coming off the Anzac line. So 1 point of damage off the Anzac line, 3 points of damage off whichever lines he chooses over here. So I would say that was highly successful convoy rating. All right. Next, we are going into Transjordan. He has 1 infantry. I have 2 infantry, 2 fighters, and it's a desert. So I got 2 at 1, 2 at 6. So 2 at 1, 2 at 6. Yeah, it figures. 1 at 4 for him. Misses. 2 at 1. 2 at 6. And I got a hit. 1 at 4 for him. This is where they always hit me. Yep. Knew it. But we take Transjordan for the Japanese. And I believe it's worth $1. There's a lot of junk there. Maybe not. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we take that, and I'm going to just move these fighters over to Eastern Egypt. I hope no one has a problem. I think this type of non-combat really speeds up the game myself. And it doesn't affect what happens in any of the battles for me. I mean, maybe it does for people, but my battles are laid out. I lost that one, so the Russians are going to go down 1. And like I said, this could be off. 41, I'm up to 56. As I expand that big, big Japanese empire, we're on the Mediterranean coast now. All right, now let's go into Transjordan. All righty. Over here, I have an artillery, a marine, 2 infantry, a fighter, and a tactical bomber going against 2 militia. So, I'm going to put it on the board. Just so I don't make a boo-boo. As we all do. And this game is hard. There's a lot to remember. There's so many rules. I mean, it's easy to, guys do updates, we make corrections, it's very easy for us to miss, a unit here or there. I guess Madman missed or thought I had more or less, and, it's hard. It's not an easy game to play, you know. And like I said before, my turns, a lot of times I'm trying to get them done as quick as possible because, you know, who wants to sit there and watch this thing? You know, I enjoy watching them, but I mean, sometimes they're hard to watch. I mean, they drag on. We sit there thinking, we're on film and we forget what's going on. So, anyway, all right. So, I'm attacking into a mountain. Let's not forget that, first of all. It does not affect my 2 planes. My artillery goes down to 2. My infantry all go down to 1 except for one's at 2 because these artillery support it. So, 2 at 1, 2 at 2, 1 at 6, 1 at 7. He's got 2 at 2, I believe. That's correct. Yeah, it's a mountain. Yeah, southern Iran. All right, I'm going to put this over here. And let's go. So, I'm going to do 2 at 1. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do a first strike. I have 1 artillery, and it's at a 2. Oh, and that's off the board. And that's a miss. Okay. So I'm going to have 1 at 3, 1 at 2, artillery supported, and 2 at 1. Nothing. Okay. I'm going to have a fighter at 6. Miss. A tactical bomber at 7. And that's a hit. So I got 1 hit. And he's got 2 militia at 2. And no hits. 6 out of 9. Alrighty. So, next round. Yeah, it's still a mountain, so 2 at 1. And I dropped that dice. I'm going to go down here and get it. 2 at 1, 2 at 2. My white dice are the 1s. Oh, good call, Bruce. All right. 1 hit. That's all he had left. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to roll my fighter at 6. Hit. My tactical bomber at 7. Hit. Okay. 1 militia for him at 2. 12. Okay, so we take southern Iran. We're at $2 for the Japanese. With a marine, 2 infantry, and an artillery. And I have a fighter and a tactical. I think the tactical had 2 left, and the fighter had 3. Tactical was here. 1, 2, 3. Leaves him 2. Okay. I'm going to mark that down. Southern Iran, we're at 2. I think we just went past the Germans. Russians down at 39. Southern Iran. Could I give it to the Germans? Sorry, Hitler. You can't have it. Alrighty. Alright, next move. Battles. Oh, still more battling. We're at the 33-minute mark. Okay, we're going to go into central Mongolia. We've got 2 at 1 and 1 at 6. And again, I'm going to put everything on the board just to be safe. Two at 1, 1 at 6. Oh, shit. You know, I'm wondering if you guys would have had a problem. I would have switched it. Never mind. I'm going to leave it like it is. Okay. No worries. No worries. Okay. So, let's get to it. All right. So this is Central Mongolia. We're going into a desert the first round, so we're -1. After that, we'll go back up to 2. Okay. Let's go. 2 at 1, 1 at 6. 2 at 1, 1 at 6. Okay, I got a hit with my fighter at 3. So we do kill his motorized, and he defends at 4. And he got a hit. So I will lose regular infantry, I guess. The other one costs... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, that's not a desert, so... Yeah, I'll lose my regular infantry. I will take it with a motorized. Central Mongolia, we're at $1. So 38 for the Russians, 59 for the Japanese. The fighter, well, it's going back to Korea, but I'll leave it there for now. All right, the next one, 2 cavalry going at 3 and a tactical at 7. So 2 at 3, 1 at 7, and 2 at 3, so I got a 2 and a 2. So I got 2 hits. He has 1 regular infantry defending at a 4. And a miss. Okay. Nice. Nice. So we'll take Kurilian. And that's worth another $1. Yeah, that's worth $1. 60, 37. All right. I'm gonna carpet bomb up into Amur with that Strat bomber. So that's 3 at 2. 3 at 2. 3 at 2. I'm also getting 2 first strikes at 4 with my battleships. Yeah, so I am going to roll 2 white dice at 4 and 3 yellow dice at 2. And so I got 1 hit with the battleship, first strike, and nothing on the carpet bomb. So he'll lose a militia, I guess, yeah. Defends it the same as a cavalry, but it costs less. So that leaves him with 1 militia, 1 cavalry. And I get to shoot back in the first round. All right, so I've got 2 Marines at 1. I'll do those 2 first. No hits. All right. I've got 2 artillery first strike at 2. No hits. I've got 3 cavalry at 2. And I got a 1, in case it is a 1, too. You never know, because there's a river there, too. Oh, yeah, so I do get a hit. So anyway, he's got a cavalry left undamaged so far. I roll for my infantry now. Let's see. I have a mountain, which is at 3. No, is that 2? Boosted up to a 3. I should have put them on the board. I got a regular. All right, so 1 at 3 for the mountain. I'll roll that one. Miss. 1 at 2 for another artillery supported unit. Miss. And the remaining infantry are, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 5 more. Yeah, because I got 3, 4, 5. Got 6 of them there. 1 I already used at 2, so I got 5 at 1. 1, 2, 3, 5 at 1. Probably should have brought some plans. 5 at 1. And he's got 1 unit that is not hit right now. And I drop my dice. And no hits. Okay. So he's got 2 at 2. No hits. Okay. So now he's got 1 unit left for cavalry. Alrighty. So, alright. Now. So I lost no units yet. Alright. So, let's see. I've got a mountain infantry at artillery supported. So he's at 3 along with 3 cavalry. So that's 4 at 3. I'll do those 4 first. Hopefully we can get a hit. 4 at 3. No hits. Okay. Yeah, 4 at 3. That takes care of them. So I get a Marine. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 at 1. 8 at 1. Oh, I should have put this on the board. I should have known this would happen and get complicated. 8 at 1. Looking for 1 hit. And I see 1, 1. Okay. He gets a defend at a 2. And he misses. Okay. So we take a more. No casualties. It's worth another $1. It's the Japanese at 61, 36 for the Russians. All right. I believe that's all the combat, non-combat. Okay. Strap bomber goes back to Korea. Tactical bomber and fighter that invaded Kurilan in central Mongolia have movements of 3 left. They go into Suion, into Rihi, into Korea. Land there. Non-combat moves. I'm still on them, yeah. I'll take these 4 infantry from right here, which is Eastern Manchuria, and they're going to move into Western Manchuria. Over here in India, this artillery and the infantry in Haryana are going to move up 1 into Punjab. The 2 cavalry that are in Calcutta, one of them will move up 1 into Maharashtra. The 2, I should say, 1 into southern India, 2 into Maharashtra. The other one in Calcutta is going to go 1 into Banaras, 2 into Punjab. This fighter is going to go 3 into... Yeah, okay, that's how I wanted to do it. 3, 1, 2, 3 into Egypt. So I got 3 Japanese fighters there. This transport is going to come down 1 from 82 into 83, joined the fleet there. This transport plane in Calcutta is going to grab an infantry in Calcutta. He's going to come 1, 2 into 85, 3 into 83, 4 into 82, 5 into Eastern Egypt. Join that force. And I'm going to rail this artillery from Calcutta to Maharashtra. This tactical bomber is going to go 1 into Maharashtra. I already moved this sub. Sorry if you had a problem with that. Just try to speed the game up. All right, other 9 combat moves. These 2 battleships are going to come up 1, 2 and get back into Sea Zone 56. So they went from 89, 89, 1, 2, 3, from Sea Zone 89 to 55 to 38 to 56, back in the home course, the home fleet. What am I going to do next? Let's see. I don't know what I got over here. Why that's over there like that, I have no idea. Oh, yep. These 2, this transport here in Sea Zone 89 is going to pick up 2 mountain infantry from Kwangtung and come up 1 into Sea Zone 54 and drop them off in Peking. Let's see, what else? I'm all set in India. I'm all set in Egypt. We got the bonus gone for the warships. We got Kwangtung and Hong Kong blockaded. Let's see what else. I'm going to move this carrier over the... Actually, I'm going to move all these 3 carriers. 1 light and 2 fleet. And actually, I am not going to move this fleet carrier. I'm going to leave that light carrier there and put the plane on the fleet one over to there. And I believe... Oh. All right, I'm going to take this transport from Sea Zone 38. He's going to strategic naval move 1, 2 down to here. He's going to grab this mountain, 3, 4, grab this other mountain and drop them both off in Pernersky. This airborne He's going to move back one into Hunan. And I believe that is it. Oh, man, 50 minutes. My back is sore standing here after riding on a plane and walking around a casino for 3 days. Oh, let's see. I believe that's it. I believe that is it. Okay, place units. All right. I didn't move the plane, so I'm going to land this fighter is actually going to go on the carrier, the little fleet, the little escort carrier, or light carrier, whichever you prefer, out there. I am going to place the tactical bomber and the infantry in Tokyo. And actually, that airborne, I'm not going to rail this. I'm going to leave this artillery I railed in, what you call it, Calcutta. I am going to rail my airborne instead from Kwangtung to Korea. Sorry about that. I'm sure you can understand why. Seeing I got a strap bomber there. All right. A mountain infantry and a medium armor going in Rihi. All right, in Calcutta, I'm going to put a transport plane, a marine, an airborne, and a cavalry. And in, let's see, my upgrade is going in Hope along with a militia. So I'm just going to put an infantry there. Let's see. I took care of that. I'm bringing my chips over. And my other militia. Make sure I get them all in the right place. Okay. So I did my upgrade of my militia in reheat. I'm putting a militia in Kwangtung. I'm putting a militia each in Shangtung, Hunan, and Nanking. So I'm going to drop these chips here. And hopefully I can slide these on without making too much of a mess. All right, next one. 2 chips. I'm putting another one in northern and western Manchuria. I'm putting the militia in Suyan. Hopei, Suya, Western Manchuria, Northern Manchuria, Shantung, Hunan, Nanting, Hong Siam, and Rihe. I'll have to check, see if I put 2 there by accident. Yeah, it was $22. 1 in Hopei, an upgrade, yeah. Suyan, Western Manchuria, Northern Manchuria, Shantung, Hunan, Nanking, Kwangtung, Siam, Rihe. Okay. All right, so that's it. I'm going to do a recap of units now. Okay, and hopefully I get this done in a few minutes here. All right, in C Zone 114, I have just a regular sub. Eastern Egypt, I have 1 infantry, 3 fighters, a transport plane. Yeah, 1 infantry, 3 fighters, a transport plane. Also, there's an Italian militia, an Italian infantry, a German airborne, a German infantry, a German Strat bomber, and an Italian. Yeah, so I said everything. Transjordan, I have 1 infantry. Aden, I have a Marine. C-Zone 83, I have 2 light carriers, 2 heavy cruisers, a destroyer, and a transport. The carriers are empty. Southern Iran, I have 2 infantry, a Marine, and an artillery. Maharashtra, I have a tactical bomber and a cavalry. Punjab, I have a cavalry, and an artillery and a infantry. They kind of spread out there. All right, next. Calcutta, yeah. I have 2 militia, 1 artillery, 1 AA gun, a fortification, a transport plane, a Marine, an airborne, and a cavalry. Siam, I have 2 militia. C-Zone 124, I have 2 light cruisers. C-Zone 88, I have 3 light cruisers. Kwangtung, I have a militia. Hunan, Shantung, and Nanking, all 3 have 3 militia. 2 militia in the Caroline Islands. An infantry on Wake. Militia everywhere else. Nothing's changed on those. C-Zones. 26, torpedo boat destroyer. 39, a light carrier with a fighter. 40, a light cruiser. 58, a light cruiser. 60, a light cruiser. 66, a light cruiser. 54, a transport. 38, which is behind Japan over here. I have a transport. 2 transports, actually. A destroyer, 2 fleet carriers with 4 tactical bombers. Up here in 17, I have a transport with 2 battleships. Let's see, C-Zone 56 in front of Japan. I have 2 battleships, a battle cruiser, a heavy cruiser, a destroyer, a light carrier with a fighter, and 17 light cruisers. Tokyo has a tactical bomber and a infantry along with 4 militia. Kyushu and Honshu both have 4 militia. Kyushu and Honshu. Korea has an airborne, a militia, a tactical, a fighter, and a strat bomber. Next, Central Mongolia, 1 motorized. Kurilin, 2 cavalry. Suyan, 1 militia. Hopei, a militia and an infantry. Peking has... did I drop those? Oh, I dropped them over there. Okay. 3 mountain infantry, 3 artillery, 1 militia, and 5, 6 infantry. Rihe has a minor factory. 3 infantry, a medium armor and a mountain infantry, 2 militia. Western Manchuria, 4 infantry, 2 militia. Northern Manchuria, 2 militia. Amur. Oh, my back's killing me. Pomersky, 2 mountain. Amur, 2 marines, 1 mountain. 3 cavalry, 2 artillery, 1, 2, 3, and 6 infantry. Yeah, so six infantry, 2 artillery, 3 cavalry, 1 mountain, 2 marines, and 1 mountain. The other 2 mountains are in Pomersky. And I believe I got everything. Any questions, feel free to text or call. A 1-hour video. Unbelievable. Sorry, guys. It's too much happening with Japan. There's just so much going on. All right, let's do our income. $61 in territory. We have bonuses. 1 for Solomon, 2 for Wake, 2 to the Philippines, 2 for Java, 2 for Borneo, 1 for Shantung, Hunan, Kwangtung, Peking. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, $12 in bonuses. So along with 61, that puts us at 73. So if we roll a 2, we're at 75. So $73 plus 6, so 79. Not too bad. I'll take a 6 after the 2. So Japan finishes turn 15.3, and I had $79 in income. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to turn it over to Panzer J for turn 15.4, the British Commonwealth, and the Free French. Hopefully it was a mistake-free video, but we'll see. Thank you.